And we are back.
I'm Shannon, and I'm back.
What the hell?
Is that your best Shannon?
That was a terrible. That sounded like an impression I did.
It sounds exactly like you doing an impression of something.
Actually, it sounded like Don Adams. I thought he was doing Get Smart.
Missed it by that much.
Missed it
by that much.
We should all
Thanks
do
a lot.
impressions.
Or Tennessee Tuxedo.
Just talking about.
Maybe I'll assign each one of you. We have to do an impression of another panelist, and then
I think we should all just pick a voice and go with it.
well,
What the?
I don't think we should at all.
Shannon, I think you should review that.
You're kind of fun off the meds.
how about there's your next review?
Review that.
Is Scott Pierce's review of you, impression of you?
Fucking 1 star, bro.
Sorry.
Shit.
I'm
Man.
going to
No,
cut
no,
my
no,
That's
no.
being generous, Shannon.
I'm going to cut my goatee as if I was the devil.
I'm going to imitate Shannon's.
What is that accent, too? I don't know what.
I don't know. It's like you're from Cockshire.
Do I talk like that all the time?
Yeah,
Hello.
you do.
I
You
don't
sound-
know.
You
I think
sound like
Scott
the
should
high.
I really enjoyed that comic book the other day. It was quite good.
I get tired.
It's
My
a
good friend Jeff Weiss and me.
it's a Cockshire
We went
accent.
and saw a television program. It was.
We gave it
Fuck,
5
dude. I don't talk like
shillelaghs.
that at all.
Now that sounded like Tom Cruise in that Far and Away.
I give it 3 4-leaf clovers.
Oh, have you seen my merkin? I can't find it nowhere.
What is the temperature of that vagina?
I don't know, but it's magically
I
delicious.
think if we did
Now,
the whole thing like
apparently-
this, it would be very interesting. No one would know who's
Apparently,
talking.
people walk up to Lee at the blueberry plant and
That's where
ask
I
him
work.
questions.
Yeah,
and yell discover at
I'm
him.
an overnight investment blueberry banker.
Okay, well, clearly we've seen that you can do an impression of,
really
of
good.
Shannon.
Yeah.
So your assignment will be to do one of Lee.
Oh,
Scott.
my God! I'll run out of words.
All right. So that's your assignment. Your impression of Lee next
the whole
episode.
show will just be me talking.
Apparently, somebody that Lee works with.
Oh,
wow.
maybe we shouldn't have this assignment.
It will
Maybe-
be stricken from the record.
Maybe it
he
will
looks
be the
sad.
end.
He's doing an impression of me.
It will be the end of the. It will be the end of the podcast if I make this assignment. So remind me, Tony. No one has
It
an
would be,
assignment.
it'd be terrible, huh? We'd be like, oh, I'm a fucking dick. Look at me.
I'm the biggest douchebag that ever douched. Douchey, douchey, douche. Listen to my show on X96. Oh, that was me? That was me? No, I meant that with all love.
Okay. Yeah, wait, that assignment is stricken.
I like Lee. Really, I do.
Cross it off.
Oh, shit.
Crossing it off now.
This is what happens when we have breaks between shows.
No homework.
School is out
All right.
forever.
But you were going to tell me about.
I did see the first hour of. Oh God, what's it? It's called Falling Skies. I think that's it.
Falling Skies.
It's the Steven Spielberg produced. Well, Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
It'll be on TNT in June. It's the aliens have come and we're fighting against them show with Noah Wyle.
Well, that's
Noah
an original
Wiley.
concept.
No.
Yes.
We're using
librarian?
him to fight, or
He's
like our
well.
bullets?
Actually, this.
He's the weapon.
Yeah,
He's
we're
the
gonna,
weapon?
No, we're going to hurl Noah Wiley.
Yeah.
He's
At them.
Because
he's
they're
just so
allergic.
darn cute.
Because they're allergic to wood.
Are they going to download him into their TiVo?
The concept is it's essentially Independence Day, only the bad guys came,
Only lamer.
dropped off their troops, and they've essentially taken control of the world, but there are still humans running around fighting them as guerrillas.
That's
Wait, they're the gorillas?
GU gorillas.
like the band?
Gorillas.
Do they know
yeah.
sign language?
Amy Bad Monkey.
They throw faces at them.
Also, like Noah
their
Wiley.
weakness.
Maybe it was a
But
British
Noah
pop
Wyle
band.
is the star of this show.
Okay.
Wow.
say that
Because
like-
he
That
was
took
the
me right
star
out of it.
Because he was the star of the only other successful Steven Spielberg produced television show.
What, the librarian?
Yeah.
ER. I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
But
We'll
it's-
give him Noah Wiley. And
I
then,
don't know. I'm not sure. The
he was
first
the
hour was
star.
okay, but it wasn't that.
When I see him as a doctor, I'm like, you know what he should do? Fight off aliens. That sounds about right.
You know, I used to be sarcastic about Clooney. I remember first season of ER. You know what? Yeah, he's so fucking great. He should be Batman.
The Clune.
Damn it.
And look, he was
He was the
Batman.
best one. He was the
He's
best.
the best
one.
Batman in the shittiest Batman movie.
I agree with you, honestly.
I do.
I think he was the best Batman.
I think
got
he was.
fucked.
He would have been a great Batman.
It
the
was a
Clune got
shame.
fucked.
It was
he'd
a
have
shame.
exactly. The Clune got fucked.
Yeah, he got
said,
Schumacher.
"Meet the
He
fuck."
got Schumachered all over the place.
I wonder what it feels like to get Schumachered.
So, well, you don't have enough feather boas or neon to pull
You'll,
that off.
you'll waddle away for weeks.
We've all been Schumachered.
And apparently your nipples feel like rubber.
Yeah, unless you're a woman, then you don't have any.
And we're all going to be Schumachered
Yes.
in February at movie night.
January.
January.
29th, I
Excuse
think, is
me,
the
yes.
date.
Yes.
Sunday, join us at 5 p.m. at
I've
Boovies
never
Cinema
seen that
Pub
movie. Do you know that?
for Superman
and
4, Quest for Peace, and Batman and Robin. And no, I'm not making this shit up.
Superman 4 is so cheap when he does his flying thing where he's flying all the world's nuclear missiles into the sun. They don't even show his whole body. They just show his upper body.
Yeah.
And there's like a black screen behind him.
He's standing.
Yeah. And he's, they're just like, Chris, we can actually see you're standing.
My favorite part of that movie is he reconstructs the Great Wall of China with his mind.
Yes.
Just like Superman.
with his mental powers.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what my drinking game is going to be for Superman 4? When Nuclear Man shows up, I'm just yelling "Sentry" and telling everybody to finish their drinks.
Now, is this the one where he goes evil and has sex? with
No,
the- with
No,
the
that's
chick?
Superman 3.
Oh, that was 3.
Superman
okay.
3, which has got about 45 minutes of a good Superman movie.
Yes.
Because when
and
he-
Richard Pryor.
Because that chick that he
Which
had
one
sex
has
with
Richard
was
Pryor?
really hot. That was 3.
3.
That was 3.
Oh,
that
that
was-
was
and that was
what's
Richard
amazing
Pryor.
is I remember when Superman 4 came out and Christopher Reeve was promoting it. And he said
He wrote and directed that piece of shit.
because he got a letter. He got a letter from a kid that said, "Dear Superman, will you please make all the nuclear weapons go away?" And he thought, "Oh, okay." So since then, I don't think we've had any movies that were conceptualized by 8-year-olds.
Yeah. I know a horse that hated that movie.
I would just. Dear Christopher Reeve, I didn't like your movie. Go ride a horse.
Well,
Never ride a horse named Kryptonite, son.
Well, speaking of the Clune,
I think you killed Lee.
The Clune.
he is replacing. So Batman is replacing Iron Man in another movie.
What?
George Clooney is replacing Robert Downey Jr. in the movie Gravity.
They're making a movie about gravy?
They should,
Oh,
it's
Nom,
savory.
nom, 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 nom.
you can use it on.
Gravity.
You
Oh,
can use
Gravity.
it on everything.
and it's so it's going to be George Clooney and Sandra Bullock in space.
George Clooney is the nicest man ever.
Is he?
I'm
He's
sure he
very
is.
nice. Yes, he is.
Tell me.
Well, he's a nice guy.
Does he smell like victory?
He told you were handsome.
I'll bet he
didn't
smells good.
He reminds me a little bit of Tom Hanks in terms of niceness.
Did he smell good?
I don't remember.
Was he sincere?
I would
Because
notice.
that's
Is his
one of the
handshake firm?
that's
He did once tell me to go home and tell his father that he was drunk and had women hanging all over him at a party, but that was pre-ER.
That's
so.
when his dad
Yeah.
was
Nick.
anchoring
What was
the
his
news
dad's
here.
name?
Right?
Nick.
Clooney.
Nick.
God damn it.
Nick Clooney was the best. He was the anchor for the Fox Evening News here in Salt Lake City. I remember one time he was like, "It's spring, and spring brings interesting things to a man's mind. How about baseball?"
That's funny.
I bought him drinks. At
Clooney?
Club DV8. No, Nick Clooney.
Oh,
yeah.
Nick Clooney.
Nick was at DV8.
Yeah, they had a
He was like 85 years old.
and they had a party when they fired him.
Yeah.
It was called "You're a Dick for Firing Nick."
Yep.
I was
And
like,
he
God
was the
damn it,
guest
dude."
of honor.
Yeah.
Nick Clooney, crazy bastard.
Anyway,
I liked Nick Clooney too.
No, I like Nick Clooney too, but
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he was drunk off his ass whenever he was doing the news here.
He looked like Ted Baxter.
It was very much a Ted Baxter.
It's very important, Mr. Pierce, when you meet male celebrities from now on,
That I have to smell them.
Yep.
that you have to smell them.
yeah.
Because it really will change your whole attitude about a person.
Because
It
we know
really
that
does.
Donald Faison, he smells a bit like desperation.
Yeah. And you don't even want to go near Jeff Goldblum. But
Ugh.
but Jeff and I met Antonio Banderas.
Holy
Lavender.
shit.
I mean, he's good looking, right?
What's the name of the guy that was in A Walk to Remember?
Keanu Reeves?
No,
That's
no.
another one. It's,
Well, while you're
the guy
trying,
who was on ER.
Wait, hold on.
He
Yeah.
smells bad. He
See-
smells like
Oh,
he needs a
Shane-
bath. Shane West.
Yeah.
see, while you're trying to remember that, let me finish the story. I
Oh, I'm
was
sorry. I
telling.
thought you were done. I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
Anyway, Antonio Banderas, Carrie.
Good looking, yes.
Yes.
But once you smell him,
What do he smell like?
heaven,
Victory.
heaven and victory.
Yes.
All right?
Really?
And
And it'll even change your mind about bad actors. Benjamin Bratt,
I like Benjamin Bratt.
not a great actor though.
No.
you gotta
what a
admit.
fucking nice guy.
But
Yeah.
smells great.
And
does
very
Mich-
tall.
I got an erection.
What does
What?
what
Oh,
does Machete
very
smell
good
like?
From a
it-
smell?
And,
I did.
And Carrie, thanks for bringing up Antonio Banderas.
Mm-hmm.
Because yes, Carrie or Scott brings up how nice Tom Hanks and everybody else is. I just remember interviewing Antonio Banderas, and all I did for 15 minutes was bug him, do the voice, do the voice, do the voice, do the voice. And then finally he said, all right, for all of your nasal allergies. He did
All
the
of your
fucking
nasal allergies.
He did the Nason XB
The
voice.
Nason XB.
He must be a nice guy because he's still married to that dingbat,
The Joker.
Melanie Griffith, who's
Look at my face.
There's
Who's,
a
like,
liquor
dumb as
fairy
dirt.
here.
I was pretty once, wasn't I, Antonio?
She is scary.
She
looking,
just drives around in a purple van.
I want you to go as her for Halloween.
Well, I was pretty once, Antonio.
You ever want to ask Antonio Banderas what it's like actually having Don Johnson's sloppy seconds?
Oh,
wow.
And after Don got done
As
with
if-
her, it was
as
sloppy.
if you-
Believe me.
as if
Tuna can.
See, there is
Tuna can. That's the truth.
What?
Don't ask how I know. All right.
Wait, hold on.
No, sorry.
there
We're
were
moving
Don
on.
you
Johnson's
watched-
hung like a tuna can?
So you watch the Hotspot too?
Wait, a tuna can, dude.
Well, I mean,
Doesn't
as
make
a-
any sense.
Okay, Coke can then. All
A
right.
Coke can?
Yeah, Coke can.
So it's really wide but stubby.
He has girth. I'm just
Whisker
saying,
burns everywhere.
Two Coke
saying
cans.
He has girth. All right.
I'm hung like a
When he got
cinnamon roll.
it pierced, he had to use a macrame hoop.
Cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
Cinnabon.
Oh, cinnamon roll. Like, it just expands out. It's weird. It smells good.
Does this
Has it got swirls?
does it smell like Benjamin Bratt?
It just expands out.
Did I miss the part where this turned into a third show?
Well, the liquor fairy keeps bringing booze to us over here.
I think that's what
Hey,
third
baby,
shows are
when
made
you
out
cook
of.
it.
All right. Listen. You've got a table. You've got a table of drunk geeks here. Naturally, the talk turns to
Bloated vaginas?
anime.
Oh, I love
Oh,
anime.
sure. My favorite.
Well, Tokyo has finally decided to get around to restricting certain types of anime.
Oh, really?
Oh, so
Tentacle
this
porn?
is me in a Rukudak, the Legend of the Overfiend isn't going to be allowed in Tokyo.
Tokyo-
Jesus Christ.
It's another side of
Tokyo
the
is-
times.
Tokyo is implementing new restrictions on the sale of anime films and manga comics depicting sex acts such as rape and incest.
That's
What
like
a bunch of prudes.
that's half the hentai industry.
You can
Exactly.
have
At
6
least.
tentacles, not 8.
Exactly.
The problem
we have here,
a squid?
Takashi-san, is that we don't have a problem with an elevator full of women being raped by an elevator. We have a problem with the fact that the elevator seems to be enjoying it.
Yeah.
The girls can enjoy it.
His
'cause-
buttons keep lighting up. I don't know what that means.
The new bill proposed by conservative Governor Shintaro Ishihara bans the sale of
Joy
such
kill.
products to anyone under the age of 18. Specifically, the bill wants to prohibit depictions of sexual or pseudosexual acts that would be illegal in real life or sexual or pseudosexual acts between close relatives whose marriage would be illegal.
Yeah.
But it's only to
And so-
people under the age of 18.
So you telling me this
Right.
son of a bitch wants to restrict the access of hardcore hentai pornography to minors?
Yeah.
What a fucker.
What an asshole. What a jerk.
So,
What
but
a
it's
buzzkill.
What's this world coming to?
But it's
honestly?
so 14-year-old kids will no longer be able to buy that in Japan. Only 18-year-old kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
Okay.
So that's all.
That's all
It's
right.
all fine.
Isn't that how
Good.
old Too Tall Tony is? 18?
No, and you know what?
Yes.
Seriously, I have a
Over the age of
I have
18.
a pretty good tolerance level for porn, and there's some hentai that I've seen that's just made me go, oh fuck, and
Overfiend.
just Overfiend. I mean, seriously, that is a movie where a woman actually coughs up a dude's dick.
Whoa.
What?
Because she's blowing him, and then and they're in the car. They're driving down the highway, and she's blowing him, and this demon comes and cuts the car in half. And so she's choking, and you can't figure out what she's choking. And you look over at the guy, and his head's on the ground looking at her, and it turns out that she bit his cock off while she was blowing him.
Yeah.
And,
that's just good
she,
entertainment.
And she coughs it up, and then later on, 6 chicks get raped by an elevator.
Yeah.
So you know,
When is this going to be remade by Americans?
I just want to point
In
out
live
that Lee
action.
said he has a pretty good tolerance for porn.
He does.
does.
Because the tower used to show things like Legend
Yep.
of the Overfiend, and Lee and my
They
brother
really
and
did?
I went to see
Yeah.
Legend of the
no,
Overfiend.
was it Dark City or Wicked City?
Yeah, Wicked City.
Who
And-
thought it was a different movie? And then this girl's vagina ate somebody.
Yes. And my brother walked out, and Lee and I were like, "Ha ha, ha, what a pussy!" He walked out,
And then we left
walked
half an
out
hour
like
later.
that.
Because it grew teeth. It was okay when it was just eating a dude, but then when it started, rending flesh.
Hey, look, I think Porterhouse is here.
Porterhouse is here. Porterhouse is visiting.
Ew, you're so icky.
No,
My houseboy.
Oh.
Porterhouse.
you have
Oh.
to you have to see what it is that the other countries consider pornography. So I took a
Yes.
bullet for the team.
It was research, people. Just like
I did.
Clinical.
Pete
clinical
Townsend
research.
said the same thing.
What grade did you get on your term paper?
Well, no, I'm still working on my dissertation about the Swedish porn industry of the early '70s and the farmer's daughter genre from 1972 through
Oh,
1976.
it's a fave.
And you can actually see those on Netflix. For some reason, they've got a wide, vast variety of watch instant farmer's daughter movies. I don't know why.
First hole he stuck it in, it felt good. Second hole he stuck it in, felt even better. Third hole he stuck it in, it wouldn't let go, and it hurt.
Welcome to Tobacco
I
Rudy,
wish you
where
would've
the
done that
women
in
gotta act
Smitty.
like men, just so that women know what men is like.
I miss Smitty.
That's a farmer's daughter joke. Famous one.
How's Smitty doing?
I don't know.
Lee, you don't make
Snuff-
that. You don't make that.
Snuffy.
Snuffy and
safe
Snuffy
for,
or
Snuffy and
Snuffy?
you
Guffy.
don't make that safe for work version anymore, do you?
No, he
'cause
doesn't.
No, the 5 people listening to it started complaining about how
Things
you
were
still
slipping.
You still no, it wasn't. One time it was slipped, and there was another time where I allowed a mention of something that wasn't conservative to be in the show, and it's just like, no, I'm not going to edit it for
politics.
political
Yeah.
content. I'm just editing out the naughty
Oh my
words.
God! If we edit out all the liberals, then
Cock's
there's
not-
no show.
There would be no
How
show.
are we going to win the war on Christmas?
There you go.
Oh, it's won. It's won. It's over.
Oh, sorry, it's Life Day now.
Yeah, it's Life Day now.
Goddamn right.
All right. Thank you, Lumpy. Let's see. Anybody need a reboot of Firestarter?
I?
Anyone?
The Prodigy song?
I hope Drew Barrymore stars in it again.
As a fire starter.
As George C. Scott.
Crazy fire starter.
Yeah. Smack my bitch up. With the fire starter.
What? Good
No,
impression.
look, he stole.
What
Yeah,
I
it's
started.
like-
He's
sounds like me
he's
singing
doing
that.
an impression of me doing an impression of him.
Exactly.
That's like me singing that song.
How dare you?
I'm a fire starter. Crazy fire starter.
Yeah. I fought it, Philip.
Get away from me, gold.
You know what? I think he's doing Betty Davis.
Let's hear it.
I'm just
Oh,
thinking
he
that.
can't do it
No,
now.
he can't do
All
it.
right.
Laughing
Okay.
too hard.
All right.
He's sleep deprived
so,
and drunk now. Look at him.
Or Ariana Huffington.
So,
Careful, that's Brian's meal ticket.
so the. Oh, that's right. Brian writes for Huffington Post.
Well, when you're a millionaire, you just have money to throw away.
So yeah, the corpse of Dino De Laurentiis is teaming up with Universal to reboot Firestarter.
Oh, good.
The corpse.
Well, he's dead.
Oh, okay.
And,
Isn't there a Dino
and,
Jr.?
and
Wait, is he
resurrecting
really dead?
Stephen King's career.
Yeah. Do we need?
Yeah.
Now, what was Firestarter? She just
The-
thought. She
Yeah,
just.
she mentally
She thought
fired
at
up
you,
stuff.
right?
I wish you were
It
on
was,
fire. You did
Tina
not want
Fey-
to piss her off.
Pyrokinesis is what it's called.
Look at you, pyrokinesis.
I would have gotten
What can I
there
say?
tomorrow.
Stop it. Stop it. You're making me mad. Stop it.
Isn't that the movie where the Barrymore family finally had enough money to get their daughter hooked on some drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I say more Barrymores need to be junkies,
Yeah.
and I'm willing to take a stand on that. Where none of you other motherfuckers will. All
Whoa.
right.
I love
will.
that Drew Barrymore.
All right.
Remember when she was like
I'm
punk
sorry,
and
I'm
hot
sorry.
in the 90s?
You know, she's like the
She
moon
seems
face
so
monster
hot.
from Nightbreed.
I enjoy that girl, and she was very good in that HBO thing about those
Grey
crazy
Gardens.
women.
Grey Gardens.
Thank you.
Thank you, Betty Davis.
You liked it so much you couldn't remember the
I
title.
like
Hey,
your-
I'm old. I can't remember
Are you-
anything.
Are you?
Where's my keys?
Where are my pills?
Was that
And where is my lap blanket?
Betty Davis or was that? what were
I
you-
don't know. Might have been Joan Crawford.
No, I think it was me.
Well, that's a little Irish, Joan Crawford.
I
there,
like that movie where she was a 45-year-old woman pretending to be a high schooler. That was awesome.
Oh, never
yeah.
been kissed.
Yeah.
I saw that on a
She was
plane.
45?
Yeah. But no, she was in her 30s. And you know what my favorite lesson learned from Never Been Kissed is? That they have a time clock at baseball parks. I didn't know that. Because I've certainly never seen them use them.
They have a time clock for like
Yeah.
the game ends at 9 or something?
Apparently.
Hey, you're right.
In a baseball game, they don't do that.
I
in
saw
real
that
baseball.
movie on a plane.
Am I making that? I'm not
No, it's
making
the
that
only
up,
thing that
am
would-
I?
And did you walk out?
I did. They didn't. They did. They don't.
I know they don't.
Thank you.
No
See,
anybody kissed the Mac tonight, Moon.
Yes.
That's the. I don't know sports. I just accepted that. I just went. Okay, all right.
That's bullshit.
It is.
And furthermore,
Completely took me out of the movie.
Furthermore, Barrymore.
The most pirated films of 2010, according to the BitTorrent people,
Iron Man 2.
Nope.
it is in there. It's number 5. Anyone else?
You're a spoiler.
I've already heard this list.
Jimmy and I know.
Okay.
Jimmy and I know.
we know.
I think I read this list online, and I think
I don't wanna
everyone's
ruin
going to
it.
be surprised at number 1.
Machete.
No.
No.
I don't want to give it away, though. 'cause
Grey
it's a demo
Gardens.
list.
Leap year.
Oh, Jesus.
The
Yogi
last
Bear.
Airbender.
Yogi Bear.
Fuck the fuckers.
Meet the
Face
meet
fuck
the
the
fuck.
fuckers.
Was it?
Meet the fuck.
Well, it wasn't the Hurt Fockers either.
Remember back when that Scott Pierce didn't swear?
No shit. I'm sorry.
what happened?
I just read the list over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Cheater.
Here's what it is. The number 1, Avatar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But not the last Airbender.
Oh,
Number
wait.
number
It's not-
2 will surprise you. I mean, really, Avatar is not a surprise.
I thought I must have read it wrong earlier because I was thinking Last Airbender when I read it.
No, that's
Okay.
not on the top 10.
I'm
Number it's number
retarded.
2 that will surprise you.
Okay.
Well, at least somebody watched it.
Kick-Ass.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, there you go.
Really?
Which
So-
proves.
That
Which proves.
saddens me
That
more.
just means that geeks are the only ones who know how to steal stuff off the internet.
Well, it's
Well, it's the same. It's we were
Yeah.
saying this about it. Way to go, geeks! You fucked your own movie up.
You beg for a film,
yeah.
and then it comes out, or they make it, they spend their money on it, and then
Yeah.
you download it for free.
And
fuck
if
'em
Scott
over.
Pilgrim had come out earlier in the year, it'd be on that
I was
list.
going to
too.
say,
Probably
is
would
Scott
be
Pilgrim on the
guaranteed.
list?
Lee and I were screaming about this when Kick-Ass came out. You begged for this movie, pay to see it.
You begged to see it, and it's like the only people who didn't download it were the geeks that had media passes.
Inception was number 3.
Yeah.
Shutter Island was number 4.
What?
Leo makes 2 in the top 5.
Iron Man 2, number 5.
Iron Man, hello.
Clash of the Titans at 6.
Okay, so
Jesus.
more than 10 people watched that too.
Clash of the Iron Man.
Nobody asked for it.
They're
though.
making a sequel.
Green Zone was
That's
number
the Matt
7.
Damon.
Matt
Damn,
Damon.
Damon kicking some ass.
Okay. Sherlock Holmes was
Sherlock.
number 8.
Fun stuff.
The Hurt Lockers, excuse me,
Hurt fuckers.
number 9. And
Comes the fun cookie.
and Salt at number 10.
Somebody actually took time to download Salt.
And that's what's so infuriating about that list, because most of those films are pretty, major motion picture like that. Whereas Kick-Ass was this, independent,
Yeah,
low financed.
Movie that
And-
nobody saw.
Well, so
apparently
was
they all
Hurt
watched it
Locker.
online.
exactly.
Well,
And
And
Hurt
they said
Locker.
like 440,000 people or something.
No, it's
Well,
like in the
and you
millions.
look at Scott Pilgrim. We had the same thing. Scott Pilgrim's trailer crashed
Oh
the
yeah,
iTunes
listen to
site.
this. Listen how many people downloaded this.
Okay, so Avatar was 16,580,000.
And it still was
Wow.
2.7 billion right now.
Kick-Ass was number 2 with 11 million.
And if those 11 million people had ponied up
$6.
their $7
They're-
to
they're-
watch that
yeah.
movie,
$77 million.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Inception was 3rd with 9,720,000.
Or even I've
And
got
that's, and that's what we were screaming about that when this movie came out. Pay to see it. Pay
I've
to
got
see
a friend who pirates movies. I'm not going to name names here, but he actually goes and sees the movie, and if he liked it, he'll pirate
Carrie
it.
Jackson.
it. No.
No, but seriously, it's
That was
still
the first. I didn't know. I figured he might be your only friend.
Oh,
most of my friends are imaginary, Scott.
man.
Except for the giant blueberry.
I like you most of all.
And Crunchy the dinosaur.
Cruncher.
Cruncher. Where were we?
Scrunchy.
We're talking about different
stayed
types of
at the-
sushi.
Oh, yeah. Which brings me to Matt Damon.
Bastard. That motherfucker. Fucking Matt Damon.
Damon?
Hey, Shannon. Shannon.
Sorry.
Shannon. Why don't more people like
I don't
Matt
know
Damon?
because I asked you that 900 times when I was drunk. the other
I
night.
have a reason for hating Matt Damon. He's
Why?
a talented guy. He's beautiful, but he's exactly 1 year younger than me. Literally, we share a birthday, and I'm tired of sharing a birthday with Matt Damon.
How old is he?
He's
You're
he's
only
40
a year
years
older than him?
Yeah, only. Can you believe it?
You're begrudging him for making
Hold
better
on,
life
hold on.
choices.
He didn't make better life choices. He wrote a better first movie. All I've got is Mandalabra. He's got Good Will Hunting.
How old is Clooney?
Oh, it's a
My
Coons.
age, more or less.
Is he 50?
40.
He's about,
So look,
he's almost
you-
as old as me, I think.
So you've got that in common. Clooney, Damon. You should hate them both. You should come together.
But he's just so nice.
All right.
And I'm sure
And he smells
Matt
good.
Damon's, and he's terribly talented, but
Well, he's
Come on.
also a huge fan of District 9.
Oh, I love District
who is it?
9.
Good movie.
He confirmed that he's being courted for a role in the Neil Blomkamp's next movie.
he's going to play a Nigerian drug lord.
He says, I'm really hopeful. I really, really, really want to do it. I want to work with Neil. He's a genius. I loved District 9, one of my favorite films of last year. So he wants to be in a science fiction movie.
What's the future of District 10?
None.
Yeah.
None. He already said they're not going to make a sequel.
What I love about him is
Son
that
of a bitch!
he took $30 million and made one of the greatest sci-fi movies in the past 10 years.
And it is really good.
It's so good.
Imagine what would have happened if he had gotten the full funding for a Halo movie, which is what
It would've
they
been shit.
originally
That'd
planned
And have you
to do.
seen
That'd
the
have been
concept
awesome.
art from that Weta put out? And
Yeah.
they've only
Yeah.
released a little bit of it, but I mean, you've got Peter Jackson rolling a movie directed by this guy who knows what to do with some money. You know, when it comes to sci-fi. So
See, Jeff, would you have thought that I would like District 9?
yeah,
Yeah.
Because it's so violent and gross, and yet I really liked it.
Didn't you like Zombieland too?
I
And
did
Walking-
enjoy the Zombie
Walking
Land.
Dead too. You do.
Walking Dead was #1 on my year-end list.
Of TV shows, it
Of
was.
TV shows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look who's all grows up.
Way to go.
Aw.
He's all grows up.
#1.
I know it's a little weird.
What was
but
the worst of last year?
I have there's
It's hard to pick,
I
right?
was going to say there's just so much.
The Hasselhoffs.
Outsourced.
I think outsourced is horrible.
They should
But-
change it
but-
to open source.
But open source is still on TV, unlike the Hasselhoffs, which was canceled while it was being broadcast.
Yep.
Pretty much.
You know, while it was being broadcast on premiere night, it was canceled.
Done.
So I think Tony's right. You have to give that. That's pretty
You know,
fucking
the-
bad.
in a way, I
The
think
following
that's,
series has been canceled in progress.
during
in
the
a way,
commercial
though,
break.
isn't it hilarious though?
Like,
I mean,
like you're watching a
because
TV show and your TV just goes.
or suddenly they, or
You
suddenly
think
they
you
start
hit-
showing something better.
It's gonna be like in the Max Headroom series where they actually show a guy exploding on a couch from watching television. Oh no, we can't have that. Pull the
you've
plug.
hit rock bottom when you agree to do a reality show about your life, and then you discover that there's lower to go.
Especially when those twats, the Kardashians, are like on what, the 10th season. People are tuning in for that bullshit.
Would you love to be a fly in the
I
wall?
want to know
in
what
the-
those ladies are doing with their fucking vaginas
You know
this
what
week.
scares me though? I work with people who know everything about them. Everything about them.
Everything they
About
want
the
you to
Kardashian-
know.
Well, you know, like they buy magazines to read about these people.
Yeah.
They're
Well, I
they're
just-
just
Well, the first thing we knew about them really was we got to see what the inside of Kim Kardashian's asshole looked like in that film.
Hey, and I'm thankful for that.
Yeah?
She's a horrible human being, but I can't stop looking at her.
Is
She
there-
is.
Sure.
I mean, is there any
Devastatingly
precedent
attractive.
in the past of people who are famous for being famous?
I mean, for having talent?
Besides Paris?
Yeah, you got
Well,
Paris
no,
Hilton and Kim Kardashian.
But I'm not talking about the past 5 years ago. I mean, you used to at least have to be
Pre-Paris
No, I
Hilton.
think we've
a
always-
bad actor to be famous or something.
I think only one of the Gabor sisters were in a.
No, they were all
TV
in-
show
They
or
all
something?
acted.
Yeah, they all did shows.
yeah. They did a lot of Scheisse videos in Germany.
I mean, we have people who've been famous for being the brother or sister. Billy Carter.
Oh, I was gonna
of
say Billy
somebody
Carter, yeah.
Famous.
I was
But-
going to say it too.
But even
I
that,
love you guys.
but even that, there's
Jim Belushi.
Jim Belushi.
even then there's some reason. There's no reason for half these people to be famous.
Well, they do heroin and go to rehab
Yeah.
and make a sex tape.
Well, and it's the end of the world. So.
Yeah, but you know what? Seriously, I made a sex tape. Nothing.
Because
yeah,
it was a
it's-
picture of your asshole.
It's
Or
the
was it Kim Kardashian's?
it's reality TV.
Tomato, tomato.
It was rated.
That's what makes them famous.
We're all
I
pink on the
recognize
inside.
that asshole, and that's not her asshole.
Is that a
Is it just
Wookiee?
my imagination, or is this show a lot dirtier than it used to be?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's your fault.
We keep saying
I
asshole.
know
a lot.
because I swear now too.
It's your fault.
Everything's my fault.
Asshole.
Scott Pierce is ruining everything. He is anti-family values.
Yes.
All right. Let's wrap this one up and put it away.
Yeah, we'll put it away.
Is it just a good idea right now?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's do it for another hour.
I was going to talk about the missing footage from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh, good. There's
I'm
more.
excited.
my
I'm
God.
excited.
There's more.
So
Because that movie
there's
wasn't
more-
long and
Oh,
boring
seven-
enough.
shit.
More space shots.
17,
more
17 more minutes.
Oh, are
17
you
more
more
minutes.
ships floating
Oh.
across the screen.
More
Is that what it
shit
is?
for me to sleep through.
It turns out there was more Brahms to slow mo spacewalk too.
Gosh.
Although I love that movie.
Good.
It's
That's why it was so boring. It was missing those 17 fucking minutes.
the 20th edition sleep aid.
Was it laying underneath the
Let's
newest
think of
edition
some
of
other
This
classic
is
films.
No.
I told my wife when 2001 came out on VHS way back.
That's
I
a
said,
VHS,
I'm so excited. Let's watch this movie together. She hadn't seen it before. 30 minutes into it, she looks at me and she says, "Are there any fucking words?"
Well, yeah, it's all apes at the start.
I remember when it came out on vinyl.
And Laserdisc.
He meant to say Laserdisc.
Oh, same thing.
He meant to say Laserdisc.
made
those
I,
up.
knew,
that movie.
I knew where he
I
was
knew.
going.
Vinyl was better.
Did they find this
I
extra
remember when
footage?
it came out on Betamax.
Oh, beta.
They found-
8-track.
They found this extra footage laying underneath a new version of Army of
Metropolis.
Darkness and then Blade Runner.
And Metropolis with a missing
There
30
could have been-
seconds of footage.
Maybe there was some extra monkey footage.
Well, that would be fun.
Apparently, it's stuff towards the end. And actually, no.
good.
And actually, no. The 17 minutes they found were all in ViewMaster format.
There was, and there were also
One slide at a time.
there were 3 more lines to the Daisy song that Hal sings as he's powering.
Wait, what are you doing, Dave?
Wait, hold on. That movie has an end?
Yeah,
I'll
believe
take your
it or
word
not,
for it.
It has an end.
It involves milk.
He says, "Good afternoon, Dave," and it takes 20 minutes.
Oh, Jesus. That movie's so goddamn boring. I don't give a shit what
It was
anybody
like
says.
Tron.
Well, I don't know if it was that boring.
And I like it. I don't care.
I know it's your favorite movie.
No, no. Seven
2001?
Samurai is my favorite movie.
Oh, I mean, I'm sci-fi.
And for good reason.
Yeah.
Both versions. The Western and the Samurai version.
Wait, they made a Western out of Seven Samurai?
I know, right?
Your favorite movie is The Last Samurai?
There's nothing I like.
Wow.
There's nothing I like better than a great climactic samurai racing into action scene with everybody in their armor getting shot down except for fucking Tom Cruise, who's not wearing a helmet.
But
Do
he's
you know why that is? Do you know why that is?
So his long hair could
Because
flow.
they all shot their arrows at normal height, and he's too short.
There you go.
Missed him.
Well, and he's powered by Xenu.
There you go.
So you'll have nothing more than a climax powered by Tom Cruise.
Ooh.
You need to watch
Oh,
Pete's
yeah.
Dragon again, sir. If, Seven Samurai is your favorite movie.
Yeah. Go back to Pete's Dragon again, is what he's saying.
Let's watch that.
Yeah. Back,
how to
side
train
by
you.
side. Side by side, him asshole. Seven Samurai and Pete's
For
Dragon.
sure, I'll
This
be
movie
getting to that really soon.
It doesn't have enough animated dragon in it.
They're having a remake of How to Train Your Pete's Dragon.
Ooh, actually, I wish I had found the link to this. There's a rumor that they're remaking one of Carrie's favorite movies.
Oh, good. Good for you, Carrie.
Carrie's Eyes.
Motel Hell.
Remaking Motel Hell?
There's only one person
they
I want.
can't,
If
though.
you can guarantee me Lance Henriksen is in it, I'm go.
They can't remake that because it's
I'll
so
find
fucking
it.
weird.
I'll find it.
Find that for me. That's
They actually
But
they
Carrie,
re-
how could they?
I know.
they
Well,
redid Last House on the Left, a movie I thought they could not
Exactly.
fucking touch.
Yeah.
And they did a pretty good
I
job with it.
actually thought so too. yeah.
Actually, the remake of Last House on the Left is a little easier to watch than the original. I'll give it that.
If you fucking touch something, what are you touching it with?
Jesus.
All right, let's
Shut-
shut this
I don't
down.
know- I don't know who I'm talking
we
to.
Need to. We
He's
need
had
to.
too many Coke Zeros.
He's flying high on Coke
I'm not
Zero.
really feeling that well.
So finish this out for. Do we have anything to recommend before we go?
Oh, let's see.
How to Train Your Dragon. I watched it on the DVD,
It's
on
good.
the Blu-ray,
It's
and
good.
I loved it. I should have gone to see it in the theaters.
Go see True Grit so it makes more money than Little Fockers.
So good.
Please, for the love of God.
I'm taking the boy. My 14-year-old loves. He's got all of the Sergio Leone Western movies now on Blu-ray, so he wants to go see
A
True Grit this
14-year-old?
week.
That's weird.
He loves good movies. So
I've seen True Grit twice already. It's great.
I watched it 3 times in 3 days.
But I want to recommend. I just recently picked up Irredeemable Volume 3. And
that shit's
so
good.
far, I'm really liking Irredeemable.
Oh
Good
yeah,
stuff.
very good stuff.
IDW.
Go to Dr. Volts and
Yeah.
pick that up. All right then.
Social engineer more ham.
Hoity-toity.
I didn't get it.
I didn't get it, see? I didn't get it, see?
It's what they call a callback.
I don't know what's wrong with me. Please forgive me. I'm not feeling very well.
You're having fun. That's. I know it's a strange feeling, but you're having fun.
what is this? Feeling
I'm disgusting.